And welcome back to Out of Ore. That's right, my name is Quad. And in the last episode, well, I dug this thing out a decent amount. We are digging straight into the side. We have to go down, somebody let me know in the comments. I forget what the exact number was, but it was like 38 or 48 or 43 meters down or something. And then we'll start hitting the rocks and ores and stuff. But we're just going to keep on heading straight in and see how that works. And then, by the way, yeah, this is just a little bit of a glitch that's in the game right now. So remember, the game is early access. So if you do buy the game, know that there is still going to be bugs in it, but they will be ironed out. The dude's extremely active. So let me go ahead and smooth this thing out real quick. Boom, there we go. Okay, got that smoothed down. Yeah, so just to let you guys know, I am actually running on the beta branch right now. I wasn't prior to this video. I've been on just the regular branch, but I decided to go start doing the beta branch because there's been some tweaks in that done to dirt physics and all of that. So we have some issues, right? This here is collapsing, and it's just a weird glitch where it's phasing to the wrong location. That isn't a problem. The problem is that it's collapsing, right? So we're going to want to kind of fix the collapse. Now, there is a couple ways we can do this, and the best way would be steel mesh. I could buy it, but I did see used to keep tunnels from collapsing. Yeah, I could buy that stuff, but I'm not going to. You know why? Well, because I said I'm not allowed to buy said equipment. I can only make said equipment. So where the hell do you make steel mesh, you might be wondering? Well, I'm wondering the exact same thing. We definitely know it's not in the workbench. So let me see if I can figure out exactly where those things are made. So in order to make those steel mesh, I think I'm gonna have to get like a CNC cutter or possibly the mill. Not quite ready for all that because we have not found any iron. So what I think I'm gonna try to do is just build some wood supports in here for now. And then as we kind of progress in the game and I move to the CNC stuff, we will go ahead and switch it on over. But for now, we'll just use wood. Let's take a look and see what kind of wood we could use, by the way. Likely roof parts, right? And wall parts. I don't know if that's going to work, but it should. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up some wood walls and some wood roof. Which means I'm gonna have to do a lot more lumberjacking. So let me just kind of queue these up. I can only produce one. Yeah, screw that, bro. We definitely need to do some lumberjacking. We might as well just clear out this section back here. So let me go ahead and do that. And there we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. That was a pretty good clear cut. I got 207 logs, so we're just gonna split them up between these machines real quick. So what am I gonna need? I'm gonna need wood walls, which is beams and planks. And then I'm gonna need roof pieces, which are beams and planks, and then probably floors to go across the top. So they're all beams and planks. Okay, so we just need to make an even number. There's 50 beams, 27 planks. That's going to make an equal amount, and then 20 more beams, 20 more planks. That puts me down to 99, and then we're just gonna do 50 and 50. I need one more tree though. Let me just chop this one down right there. There we go. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here, right? 50 and 50. 50 beams, 50 planks. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait for that to kind of do its thing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I guess I could just buy the damn rebar, the steel mesh, I mean. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. Screw that, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with my guns on the thing. But yeah, if you look back here, you can see that the mountain goes pretty high pretty quickly. So hopefully we'll hit that stuff pretty soon. I'm just gonna wait for these, and then once they're done, we'll get digging. Yeah, so I don't know exactly how the support system works, but I assume like we'll just have to put some walls in and then slap this kind of right here, right? And this should help prevent cave-ins. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. And then I think while I'm waiting for those things, I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to level this ground out a little bit. I need to bring this backside up, as we could tell that it's just a little bit too low. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of that for now. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of run it over and hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, I don't know exactly what happened with the dirt physics on this beta branch, so I think it's gonna start not disappearing so much, you know? You'll know? Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, let's see if this kind of helps out. It does seem like those piles that I smoothed out earlier, they didn't flatten down as much as they were before, so that's really good, I think. Yeah, I think it's working pretty good. It seems like the ground's kind of staying up, so yeah, I think this is gonna work pretty good. Okay, guys, so yeah, and anyway, if you're waiting for like concrete foundations and stuff, just know that I am waiting until I can actually make concrete, and in order to do that, I believe I need gravel, so hopefully that'll happen pretty damn soon. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, let me get this damn thing parked. Yeah, and if we look at the asphalt plant, in order for me to make asphalt, I also need a gravel. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for the gravel to come on through, and then we'll be able to start paving all of this, which I don't know how that's going to work. I'll probably need to get the grader and all that first, because I'll want it to be flat, you know. You don't want to just pave over lumpy ass ground. So now I did unlock the dozers. I could actually almost buy this dozer, and this here's a ways down the road, isn't it? Holy crap. The tunneler, though, on the other hand, is still a ways away. It's at level 28. I'm still at level 8. I have the very slow XP build, right? Because I'm on the hardcore branch here, the hardcore difficulty. So it's going to take a while so I can actually get up to this. And yeah, in order to make concrete blocks, as we can see over here, I need cement. So once I can make cement, I'll get into the concrete making, and then I'll have to build a derrick to get water. This thing does make cement, but I do need gravel. But as soon as we hit that rock, we'll be able to blast it, scoop it, and then turn it into gravel. So that's all we're kind of waiting for. Let's see how these damn things are doing, by the way. Dude, this one's almost done with these 50 and 50, but I still have these 20 and 20 queued up. So I'm actually going to cancel those ones real quick, and we're going to queue up some walls. I don't know how many I'm going to need. I'm just going to do 20, I think, for now. That's going to take up most of those resources. And then let's go over here real quick and see exactly how many walls we're going to need. Then I was thinking about it. It would be kind of a good idea to run these blocks all the way down like so, right? So then we can keep a nice edge on this thing and kind of keep myself going straight. As you can tell, I started kind of veering away from it. But anyway, let's grab a wall. Let's see how this works. And then we could just attach it like that. And it looks like 3 walls, is that right? And then the roof piece like this, right? And then we could put a floor on right here. Yeah, I think this will work. I might have to dig up a little bit because look, it's not quite right there. Yeah, I guess I could jump up like this and kind of clear it out a little bit. I don't know, bro. But I do want to run it all the way over to this side as well. I'm not ready to start digging this out until I figure out where the hell that gravel is. But yeah, I'm thinking kind of like this. And then I don't know how far we need to actually do that. I'm not an engineer or a physicist, right? Physicist? No, I don't think that's the right thing, but I don't have a degree in physics, so... But I could only assume maybe, what is these, like a meter long, right? How tall is these damn blocks, bro? I think these are meter blocks, right? 3 feet high? I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, no, these look like 2 meter size, 2 meter blocks. Is that true? Oh yeah, totally, look. Either these are 2 meter blocks or I'm a dwarf at 3 feet tall. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really say the size of these things, so yeah, it looks like it's about 2 meters tall. Anyway, if we take that into account, what, we think probably every 5 meters, maybe 10 meters? Probably every 10 meters or so, I would need to put another one. It'd be like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then this would be where 10 meters away would be. I'd have to dig it back a bit, though. Yeah, like that, right? And then we just get another wall, right, like this, and then run it up, and then do the same thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that's going to work. About every 10 meters or so, go ahead and just build one of these things. And yeah, we'll have to see if that will actually stop our collapsing issues. Okay, I got all the wood walls out of here, so let me go ahead and grab those. I am going to actually need to build some more blocks, unfortunately. I'm just going to max it out and hit the roof one. There we go, that's going to give me 5 more roof pieces. That'll extend me back at least a bit, right? I think I have plenty of floors. Honestly, I have 29 of them, so... And I have 20 walls, actually. I'm going to queue up a bunch of regular old wooden blocks here. There we go, 10 of them, not very many. So let me go ahead and start building this up a little bit. We're going to do that, and then I'll need a roof piece, a slanted piece. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one will go in right here. Let's pull out the old axe. Okay, that should be good. Let's place the block in. Yeah, it's going to work just fine. All the way down to the ground. You can tell that this is definitely at an up slant. So I'm going to have to start trying to dig down a little bit. But yeah, let's go and put that in. Then we're going to slap one wall. I'm going to have to dig this out just a bit more. There we go. We'll put the next wall. And then, yeah, we'll need a roof piece. And then I'm not quite deep enough to put the next one, but hopefully this will work. Let me see if any of those roofs are done real quick. You know, I was thinking about it during editing in the last episode. How cool would it be to actually like hollow that thing out? Not very cool. Oh, okay, never mind. Let me go ahead and grab these 5 roof pieces though, and we should be able to start or finish this up real quick. Yeah, so a 10-meter gap, it's about 30 feet gaps, right? Does that seem about right? I don't know. Let me know, any tunnelers out there, how far do you usually want to gap out your support beams, you know? Anyway, let me go ahead and get this one on. I'm gonna have to dig it out just a bit more though. Okay, that should do just like that. Let's go ahead and put the floor pieces in now. That looks like it's lined up right to the top. No, it's not. I'm gonna have to dig it out a bit. There we go. Just a little bit of jump action. There we are. Let me go ahead and stick this other side in over here. Yeah, just kind of jump up, hold down your clicker, right? There we go. Let's go and put the other floor piece in, and beautiful. Now let me do the same thing over here. Just dig it out real quick with the old pick. There we go. Looks pretty good. And let's see if we can set this in here. There we go. Hey, this is way lower. What the hell am I doing? I think I was just trying to beeline back as fast as I could. That's what was happening there. Working in the coal mine, going down, down, down. Working in the coal mine. Whoop, I want to sit down, working. Okay, let's put this last one in. And there we go. Okay, that's going to work. Well, I hope it's going to work anyway. We're going to have to find out. All right. What am I missing, by the way? I don't think I'm missing anything, honestly. No. Yep, we can start shaving up against this wall a little bit more, though. Or not, possibly. I don't know how it's going to interact with each other, but this should be good. Okay, I think I'm ready to just start digging again. I am going to initiate the time-lapse again, kind of doing the same thing as I was doing. Hold on, fool. Hold the freaking phones here. Okay, hold on. I didn't put this one in right. I didn't notice that. Let me take that out. Let me try to put this one back in. There we go. Okay, that looks a lot better. I don't know why the hell I didn't notice that, but... Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging again. I'm going to initiate the time-lapse again as well. I am going to try to lay down a little bit of music over this time-lapse. Music can be very tricky because everybody has personal preferences with music, and any genre can annoy anybody, right? If you have metal, there's going to be plenty of people who don't like metal. If you do freaking rap, plenty of people don't like that. Country. So we're just going to be trying to do something a little less genre focused, and I think I'm going to do something a little more cinematic. So let me know what you think of the music. If it sucks, too bad. I'll leave the music out and just leave the digging sounds. But yeah, just let me know down below. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay, well, we definitely hit something back there. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but let's go ahead and find out. I'm pretty excited. It looked like gravel. Okay, well, let's see what this is. I don't know what it is. I haven't checked it yet. But yeah, give me your opinions about the music down below. If you like it, I can keep doing it. If not, I would definitely not do it. But anyway, yeah, this definitely is looking like some gravel. Let's get our pick and let's find out. We're just going to test out a sample real quick here. Oh, it's actually pay dirt. Excuse me. Why the hell am I all of a sudden back into pay dirt once again? Well, that's pretty damn funny. I was hoping it was gravel. I sure in the hell looked like it. Oh yeah, so like I'm like right about here. It looks like there is a little bit of a strip of kind of pay dirt that kind of runs through there. Okay. Okay, well I'm not too mad about that. Let's see if there's enough blocks in place now. Actually, I need to go pick up some blocks. Hold on. Okay, and it looks like the little dirt thing has been fixed as well, by the way. The one that was kind of piling up back here from the tunnel collapsing. So either this is working or the update with the beta branch is actually working. But let's take a look. It definitely looks like I've went back enough blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th one. Let's go ahead and put our walls up 1 and 2, and then our roof. Boom, just like so. Then of course the floor and the floor. Okay, well that looks good. Let's see if we have enough room for the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually do. I'm gonna put a wall, and then the roof. Okay, and then 2 floors, right? 1 and those. Okay. There's a few things we could do. You know what? Let me just go ahead and grab the pick. I'm gonna just start digging back through here and see if we can find out where the hell this ground is. Oh, dude, I just been promoted, by the way, at level 9. Hell yes. Let's see what we've unlocked, actually. No more dump trucks. Bunch of excavators, honestly. I'm not ready for any excavating. No more loaders, unfortunately. Pavers are the same. Dozers are the same. No graders. No tunnelers. No new trucks. Fair enough. Yeah, let me go ahead and start digging through this a little bit. I'm going to see if I can find out where the hell solid ground is or whatever. Well, holy Christ, you guys. Look how far I've had to dig. And check out my XP up there, by the way. I'm about to level up once again. In fact, all I got to do is whack it like one more time. Boom, there we go. Leveled up once again to level 10 now. Plant operator at tier 1. Yeah, it seems like pickaxing, by the way, is the way to level up if you want to do that kind of fast. Anyway, check it out, bro. This thing goes way the hell back here. And I did find something new. It's coal, which is fine. I don't think there's really any use for coal except for selling it or whatever. I don't think there's like coal generators or anything like that. But yeah, bro, Jesus, this thing's way the hell back in here, as you can tell, right? Possibly. Oh, it's definitely further than what we've already dug. So I might need to pivot my strat here. I mean, one good thing about this mine is there's a ton of pay dirt that we'd have to go through. So we're going to make a ton of money. And then if we did get back to that far, there would also be a lot of coal. But what I think I should probably start doing is start just digging down. You know what I mean? Going down. Get down. Get to the chopper. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to start digging down. You would think we would start hitting some freaking ground rock and stuff, but no, we're not. So if that's going to be the case, I don't know if I should just start digging down right away or clear all of this out first, you know? Because with this out of the way, I actually can get better shots of my digs. You know what I mean? When I'm doing the little freaking cutting thing. But that's a lot. I think we're just going to start digging down. I don't know what kind of incline we need to do that at. I assume the roof pieces are kind of what that is. Is that 45 degrees? That seems a little bit too steep, right? 45-degree angle? Oh, dude, that's way the hell too steep. Jesus Christ, look at that, bro. Yeah, that we would never make that. That's way too steep. I think we need like a 10 freaking degree incline or something like that. Yeah, like one of these ramps. If we look at these ramps right here, I think I should just buy one so I can kind of get an idea of the angle on it. Yeah, if we look at that, that's like what, maybe 7 degree angle or something. Okay, well that's a good to know. Let's see how much we got. By the way, if I didn't mention it, that was over 1,000 pickaxes, because each pickaxe gives you 1 dirt. Anyway, let me go ahead and sell this stuff. Let's see how much we actually get for 100 coal. $1,000. Okay, that's not too shabby. Tons of pay dirt. We're not going to sell that. I'm going to throw that into the wash plant over here or into the hopper. And then we're just going to get back to digging, and I'm going to start digging at a slight incline and start going downward. Yeah, should be fine, I think. We'll just toss that thing right on in, consume it. That's the only thing I wanted to consume. All right. Well, let's jump back in and let's continue digging here, continue time-lapsing. And let's see if we could do this without using platforms. That was one of the reasons I wanted to get to gravel, because then I could start building concrete blocks and slabs and stuff, but I don't want to buy them. That's part of my rule set. So let's just get in and let's see if we could do this. Yeah, because if you look at that mountain, bro, like, you would think that would be going up high enough, fast enough, but I would have had a better luck probably just digging straight into that one. Anyway, let me fill up real quick here. Boom, boom, and there we go. All right, let's get it over there, and let's see if we could do this. We're just gonna have to start digging downward. Oh, Jesus, don't fall off the damn edge, Quad, you bastard. Pay attention to your freaking surroundings. Anyway, let's come in. I think probably just start angling down right after this first pillar. So maybe right here, we'll just kind of stick our tires at the pillar there. We're gonna drop it, right? Okay, it's touching the ground, so we're gonna bring it up just a bit and then start angling it down, something like, I wish it showed me the angle. Oh, does it? Nah, it doesn't show me the angle at all, does it? Hold on. No, I don't know what the hell that angle is up there, by the way. See that degree thing? I don't know what the hell that is. Anyway, let me try this again. Hold on. I don't know. So maybe something like this. Let's see if this actually digs down or not. Well, if I wasn't turning my goddamn wheel. Hold on a second. Jesus, what the hell was that about, bro? Apparently ramp digging is not that easy. Let me try this again. Hold on. I think I need to go at a bit of an angle more. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. So we'll come down, 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 baby. No straight in the rainbow. Let's see if we could just like cross lines. That seems a little bit too dramatic. So maybe like this. Let's see. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Hold on. Okay, let's see if this works. Come in. Scrape it. Okay, that's a full thing. I don't know. In fact, I'm gonna dig out this right side here. Ah, damn it. Never mind. We didn't get very far at all. I broke apart. Let's take a look at our inventory. Let's see what it is. I think it's the wear plate. It is. Our wear plate is at a -11. And then the next thing to go out after that is going to be my OEM sensor. So let's buy a new wear plate, which we have the same as before, the OEM parts, yada, yada, yada. I'm just going to be buying the high quality one, and then we're going to swap that puppy out. Let me continue digging. Yeah, I'm going to just start digging out this right side a little bit, just so we can get a little bit of a better view with the freaking cuts and stuff. Okay, well this is going pretty swell. Let me go drop this off. I've been going for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. But before we do, we're gonna go ahead and go in and do a little bit of prospecting with the pickaxe, I mean. And we're gonna see exactly how far down that damn bedrock is. Let's go and just park this thing real quick. Yep, hit the brake, drop the bucket, shut it down, and let's hop out. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, we're gonna just build in like a little side tunnel thing and start digging downward and see exactly how far this damn bedrock is. But it's going pretty swell. Take a look here. We're definitely going to be making money once again now that we're in pay dirt. But yeah, this gradient seems fairly swell. It's a little bit bumpy. I might have to get a thing in through here, but what I wanted to do is just kind of dig out like a little tunnel right here. So let me do that real quick. So something kind of like this, right? Just like a little access tunnel to come in right here. And we're just going to dig straight down. Yeah, well, we know in Minecraft you should never do this. Luckily, we don't have to worry about lava in this game. But let me go ahead and start digging a hole here. And let's see how far down we actually have to go before we hit bedrock. Well, holy Christ. I've dug down pretty deep, honestly, and I still didn't reach it. So we're going to change up the strat a little bit. We're going to come over here now to this area. I'm going to dig out a little bit of a wall. In fact, we're going to start doing some blasting. Screw it. Why the hell not? I got the money. So let's go to the store. Let's go to the Dynamite. And we're going to pick up some Dramite. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 Dramites. That's about two grand or so, right? And then we're just going to kind of punch in through the side here. Let me dig out a little bit of a hole. I want it to go a little bit high. Yeah, something like that, right? And then what is these rated at, by the way? 6 meters. So that's what, 18, about 20 feet or so, right? Well, here's 1 meter. There's 2 meter. I might need to put it up a little bit higher. Let me scooch this back a bit because I don't want to screw up my tracks and stuff. Let's just toss it in here. Excuse me, where the hell did it go? I don't even see it. Typically, oh, it's because I have it on grid. Hold on. I need this to be on snap. Okay. Well, who knows where that one is? Let's just go ahead and blow it. I do need to buy a detonator first. And then let's come out and boom. Okay, there we go. That works pretty good, right? Oh yeah, I totally did. Totally. Totes malotes, as they say in France. Yeah, let me just dig this out a bit. Yep. Make sure I can walk in through here, right? There we go. And then let's just start digging downward. Or not digging, but blasting. Rather. So we're just going to go ahead and place one here. Make sure it's out of the way and boom. There we go. Okay, now we can start heading downward. So let's do it. Speed up the process. I'm going to put my detonator right next to my thing there. Boom. Let's keep on heading down. If you do it right, I mean, you could probably get a decent angle on this thing, but just keep on going. We haven't reached anything yet. This is just dirt. Okay, I ran out of Dramite. Let's go and buy some more. I'm going to buy, like, probably just another 10. There we go. Okay, well, holy Christ, dude. Well, maybe there isn't anything here. Okay, let's just keep blasting real quick. I mean, I'm pretty goddamn deep. Jesus, look at this, bro. Okay, I need to hop out. I can't hop out. We're gonna have to rescue myself. I'm just gonna come to the map. I did reset my SOS, by the way, before I did this, so it's just right out here. Okay. Well, hell. Yeah, this is not too promising at all, is it? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me get up here real quick. We're gonna have to do some Skyrimming and parkouring. No, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to dig out a couple notches here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's hop up here. There we go. Okay. No, not that high, bro. Right here. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna start blasting downward again right here. I mean, no, that's not a good idea, honestly. Is that a good idea? Fuck no, that's not a good idea. Okay, you know what? We're gonna come all the way back here a bit. About this far, right? This seems good enough. Okay, and then we're just gonna start blasting downwards again. Okay, I got 20 more Dramites. We're gonna stick it right here on the side. Let's blast it. Boom. I want to move over a bit. I don't want to just start blasting where I'm going to be tunneling, so that seems like it's over enough. Okay, let me go ahead and just start going straight down until we find it. Just gonna blow ourselves up like this, it's fine. Okay, I just blasted through all of it. Jesus, look how freaking deep I am. And oh look, oh my god, I think I finally found it with my last one. Hold on. Let's see what the hell this is real quick here. I can't tell. Hold on here. Dude, it's blasted rock. Blasted hell. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's not... I mean, it's pretty goddamn deep. It's not impossibly deep. You know what? Let's go and blast some more real quick. Okay, I just got like 10 more Dramites. We're gonna put one here. Hit it. Boom. Okay, yeah, now we're in blasted rock. And does this angle with the damn terrain, I wonder? I mean, it does look like it's heading upwards, right? It does. Okay. I'm gonna just start going this way for a bit. I mean, check it out. We have blasted rock here. We can see that increasing. And then this is... Oh, dude, here's actual iron ore. Okay. I mean, this is pretty damn far down. It looks like it is traveling upward with the terrain. So we'd have to go pretty far. Let's go ahead and rescue myself real quick. I mean, I got shitloads of money, so it doesn't really matter. I guess what I could have done is just kept blasting forward to see how far that's going to go. But we look down this hole. That's pretty damn far compared to where we're at. I mean, good thing is, with this strategy, at least we're going to be collecting a lot of pay dirt through here, making a lot of money. But let's go to the end of this thing. Let's just start blasting straight ahead. And let's see how long it would take before we actually met up with the damn blasted rock. Jesus, this thing is pretty big. Yeah, we'll just keep heading forward, right? Am I going upward? Okay, I need to start doing it a little bit down further. Let me go and buy some more. It's fine, bro. It's fine. We got tons of money. I'm not worried about the money. Okay, here's 20 more. Yeah, this time we're going to put them a little bit lower so we're going straight. Well, here's a bunch more coal. Am I heading downward or am I heading straight? I can't tell anymore. Let me just blast some of this out the way. Okay, I'm heading down. I was supposed to be heading straight. What the hell ever. Let me just keep on going though. Okay, I accidentally bought some TNT. Let me show you what TNT does. If we'd stick that here and then blow it. Yeah, check it out. So like TNT, it does an explosion, but it actually causes the ground to come back in. Okay, you know what? Son of a gun. This is way too far. So... if you are new to the game, if you just bought the game, and if you're trying to do something similar to myself, just know, one, I'm new, so be warned by using this as a guide. And two, what I should have probably done was started blasting my way in through this first to kind of prospect before I decided to start digging. I'm going to continue digging here, but we're going to test something out. We're going to start blasting straight into the side of this thing, and we're going to see what the hell's in the middle of this. So we're just going to come over here and let's do it. Just like that, yeah. This is pretty straight, by the way. Dude, this thing looks pretty goddamn straight. Okay, let me go, just keep on going. Yeah, this might have been the way to do it, honestly, because just trying to pick a random spot doesn't seem to be the best kind of solution to this problem. Well, we're about to frickin' tunnel straight through the middle of this whole damn thing. I think I'm staying pretty level, though. Yeah, dude, that looks pretty goddamn level. We're like directly underneath of the tower right now. So it doesn't look like it always... the whatever the hell is called, the bedrock, it doesn't keep on going up with the land. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't start to just dig into this damn thing. Jesus. Oh, I think we're getting close to the edge. I heard some trees fall out. Yeah, here we go, look. Let me just blast my way out here real quick. Boom, there we go. Well, that's what the other side of this mountain looks like, and I have dug a hole straight through it. Well, I wouldn't say it was straight, but it is a curve. Okay, well, hell, this kind of changes everything. I should have did this from the beginning. I don't know. I'm new to the game, so you know what I mean? Yeah, this should have been what I did. All right. Well, one thing I could do, I guess, is use this mine as a pay dirt mine, where we'll kind of collect through this. Otherwise, I might need to start blasting through these other areas, like over here and over there. Just start doing some tunneling with some explosives and, see what I can find, you know what I mean? So yeah, this will just be like a pay dirt mine, I guess. I mean, it looks really cool and I'm kind of happy with how it's coming out. I'm just not happy with knowing that I'm not reaching any rock. That's what I really wanted, so I could do gravel. I guess I could start going down there by hand and just mining by hand. Anyway, let's see how much we actually did for ore and all that today. Let's come into here. Quite a bit, actually. I got about 1,000 gold, 200 diamond, 400 rubies, 200 silicon. Now, I shouldn't have anything in this. I do not. And then there's nothing in this as well. Nope, we're just selling our dirt. All right, well, let me go ahead and start smelting this stuff. And then tomorrow, we'll figure out how much we made. I'm just going to max them and then click the gold, click the silicon. Might as well do that iron bar since I have it. Rubies, diamonds. There we go. That'll make us quite a lot of money. Okay. Well, this kind of changes things for me, you know, because now that I know that I will pretty much never get to bedrock or to any kind of ore, I mean, I guess I could keep going forward here. Eventually, I will link up with that coal. But yeah, this is basically just going to be a pay dirt mine for now. And then I'll just have to start, like, tearing this out and kind of running it around, right? Because I do want this to kind of be all flat with this, so I could just run this all the way around. And then we could just start blasting through this way to see if there's anything. Should I just start blasting now? I mean, this here would be a perfect little tunnel entrance, right? Right here. Yeah, screw it, dude. Let's just blast. I don't even care anymore. Yeah, let's just blast through this thing. Just got 30 more Dramites. Yep, this would have been the way to do it. So moving forward, I'm just going to kind of do this, I guess, instead of digging it out myself until we find some ore. But let me keep on going through here. This is a deep one, or yeah, it's a deep one. I haven't found Jack yet. Dude, finally, look. What is it? It looks like it's coal. Yep, this one is coal. Okay, well, there's a coal mine right here. So we could get into coal mining. Check it out. It's definitely a long tube. I guess I could probably just blast out about the same thing right next to it. Should I blast through that coal a bit more or just keep on going? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell to do at this point. I mean, this could be a nice coal mine. I guess I could come over here and start doing it again and see if we could finally come across some kind of ore. So maybe I should just do that real quick. Screw it. Why the hell not? Yeah, that's the kind of the downside, I guess, to picking the Scandinavia map compared to, like, say, the Iron Mountain map or even the quarry, because the quarry has a lot of exposed stuff. Looks like there's a bunch of pay dirt through here, though. Am I staying pretty straight? I am, yeah. Well, there's 30 more. I didn't find anything. You know what? I have 3 grand. I'm going to spend the rest of my 3,000 on some more dynamite, or some more Dramiite, I mean. Okay, there we go. I'm just above 400,000. Let me just use the rest of these 14 up. Okay, whatever. I didn't find any. It's whatever. This is a bonk-ass hill as well. But yeah, I definitely would say you might want to do some blasting instead of just digging. And unless, of course, you just like to dig, is what, you know, you might never find anything, but you'll have a blast just kind of digging. So anyway, that will be it for this one, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Later on, everyone. Later. The flip on.